Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Brandon, and welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Parting Gift with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
My name is Zac, and I do clean and unclean vocals in Parting Gift.
Awesome. So my first question, Zac, how'd you start out Parting Gift?
Well, Parting Gift started when a few people came together as a result of the end of bands and different bands coming to an end, and lots of different projects just combined and became Parting Gift.
Are they just a bunch of local? Were you guys all in like separate local bands? Like, how did you meet each other in the
Um,
process?
well, um, the guitarist Pete used to be in a band called Skywalker,
Oh, nice.
and
Okay.
and I met him online. He knew that I wasn't in a band at the time because I had recently parted ways with my old band, Holding Absence, and he knew that I wasn't in a band, so he hit me up with a few ideas, and I checked them out, and they were just what I wanted to do at the time, and still do. So he hit me with that, and I just fell in love with like his playing and stuff. So we kind of just got together because he lives quite far away from me. Don't know if you know the UK quite well, but
Yeah.
I live in Wales, which is like down the bottom, and he lives in Manchester, which is quite far away from me. So we met up a few times, and we kind of like hit it off together straight away as like mates and stuff. So that's why we formed Parting Gift.
Nice,
The
nice. Do you think it's hard to do you guys like send tracks back and forth to each other? How do you kind of go about like just coming
um,
up with tracks and
we
stuff?
yeah, we try to kind of do it together the most part as we can, being as distance far away. So he'll send me something on, Facebook and say, check this out. And then I'll hit him back saying, dude, this is sick, but this could change, or imagine putting that there. And he'll hit back. And we're quite similar with like writing styles. Like we know what we both like. So he'll like say, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll put that there. Or he'll say, oh, no, that's not good, man. Try this. And I'll be like, yeah, that's sick. So with the terms of writing, I've never kind of clicked with someone as much as I click with Pete. We just seem to be on the same kind of wavelength.
Awesome, awesome. So my next question, since you did mention you're from the UK, what are some favorite spots you like to go see shows at or play at?
Um, it's a good question. There's like a sweet venue near us called Welsh Club, which is really cool.
Okay.
We see a lot of bands come through there. That's a pretty sick place to watch bands. In terms of playing, Sheffield's always cool. I like playing Sheffield. Or London. London's sweet. It's just like you can't really beat playing London. I like a lot of most of the UK venues. I prefer Europe, but UK is pretty sweet.
Nice, nice. Because I have done a few interviews with other UK
Yeah,
bands, and they've said like Manchester or
yeah,
they said
definitely.
Sheffield, definitely. So and London, of course. But
Yeah.
that's awesome. My next question is, what are some of your musical influences?
Um, this is a good one. I have a lot. I mean, I have a lot. I spent my like younger years when I was younger listening to like a big influence for me is The Cure.
Nice, yeah.
Um, Big influence. With regards to used to listen. My uncle used to listen to a lot of David Bowie, so I've always been growing up listening to David Bowie and stuff. And Linkin Park, obviously. Linkin Park was it's probably the first band I ever listened to was Linkin Park. I used to jump around my room and pretend that I was, on stage with them. So definitely them. But I'm into a lot of like ambient music, like Hammock and stuff like that. That's what I spend most of my time listening to is, more chilled, mellow stuff. But I have a lot, I loads, man. I I grew up listening to like Limp Bizkit, all those bands were kind of the starting point for me to be like, yes, I want to do that. I want to be in a band. That's what I always wanted to do. Even Nickelback. uh, I hate to say it, but yeah, they were one of the. I used to always sing along to their songs. But yeah, I have a lot, man. Just a lot of influences. But I think every artist that I've ever listened to has inspired me in a different way to create music, I guess.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I feel like you mentioned Nickelback. I feel like they get a lot of flack, but
Yeah, they do, man. But
but
some
like
of their
some of their
old
stuff's real good though.
bit, yeah, their new
So
track actually quite sick as well. I've been digging their new track, but yeah, they have. It's like kind of a guilty pleasure, I guess.
I guess for most people, like I know why they get hate for it, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
I
it's
do
like
as well.
at the
Yeah,
same time, like me growing up, like that was what I listened to as well. So
yeah,
like for me, it's like yeah, it is kind of like a guilty pleasure for sure.
yeah.
But anyway, next question is kind of in relation to the last one. What have
Hmm.
been some bands that you've been jamming more recently?
Ooh. Um. Okay. Um. Uh, well, I've been jamming recently. Have you heard of Acres? They're a good band from the
Yeah,
UK.
yeah, yeah. I've heard of
Um,
Acres. Yeah.
they've recently released a EP called In Sickness and Health, and I've been jamming that a lot. I like a lot of Sworn In. I think
Ooh,
Sworn
okay.
In's probably up there. I'm big into Sworn In, so Sworn In. Recently, just between them, really. Yeah, just those
Those two.
those two jamming. Yeah, quite different, but still, yeah, been jamming them a lot.
I think you like you said, I think variety is kind of the spice of
Yeah,
life, you know,
definitely.
when you're listening to different things, you pull from different genres and
Yeah,
stuff like that, you know. It's like you can't listen to the same band like
no,
seven times, you know.
definitely not.
So,
Like I spend most of my time not listening to rock as well. Like I
oh
find
really? Okay.
I'm constantly like writing stuff and like just like kind of rock. Um, I kind of try to listen to like stuff that's not, like I listen to a lot of like 80s synth bands and just like crazy stuff, like just stuff that you wouldn't think, oh, he listens to that. It's just cool that I kind of think of different stuff.
Yeah, like I totally pulled that when I was listening to the one track that's on Dreambound. But
Yeah,
just like I wouldn't have thought like, yeah, 80s like synth pop,
yeah,
like yeah, definitely
definitely.
definitely was not thinking about that. But getting back to the questions, who writes the songs primarily and like what are some of the topics you guys cover?
um I think it starts like I said before with kind of Pete. Pete comes up with a lot of the kind of main riffs and stuff, but we all have kind of a part in it. I think he tries to send the tracks onto the we have like a group chat, obviously.
Yeah.
He tries to send it, and everyone has their kind of own bits which they say, like, I don't like this, I like this, change this, put that in there, and that's kind of the finishing track. I mean, with Be Still, I think it was probably one of the first or second tracks we had, and it got changed so many times just by people going like, dude, this riff's sick, this is not, change that, put that there, and that's a combination of us all putting our ideas in. I don't think that it would work if one of us just wrote it and said, dude, it's got to be like this, there's no compromise.
Yeah.
It's when I first met Pete, I came at him with this, like, the lyrics for Be Still and the kind of way it was sang, and he was like, yeah, this is so good, dude, but change this, change this, change that. And I was like, sick, yeah. And we just kind of gelled, and it was like, yeah, this is going to be good, because it's kind of like bouncing off each other with ideas. And that's the great formula that makes a band, I guess, is being able to, like, not say this is how it's done. It's just like, a mishmash of everyone's ideas.
Absolutely. And I think even with the track like you were saying, Be Still, I feel like you definitely got that mix where you thought of it. It sounded very thought out, constructed very well. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of like classic like
Cheers, man.
thousands like post hardcore, 2000s post hardcore,
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
we got a lot of comments saying that. I guess in a way, without saying it is, but that's definitely kind of the feel we're going for. When we came to be together, I kind of I didn't want to do something that I'd done before. I kind of just wanted to be like different, I guess, in a way.
Absolutely.
But when we made Be Still, I was kind of like, this is the kind of era I want to write from. So that kind of came across in the song, I guess, and people seemed to dig it. So I was quite happy.
I think you absolutely nailed it in terms of just that. Like to me, it was just like, wow, this could have definitely been out during that time, and I would have never
Yeah.
thought of it. So, props to you guys. Definitely enjoyed that, and that's what got me hooked. But next question is a fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be and why?
Oh, um, ooh, that's a good one. Um, Any song, I guess. I'd love to cover a Linkin Park song, but
Ooh,
I guess
okay.
that's too. It's too hard. You can't really cover Linkin. Um, ooh, I'd love to cover a Smith song.
Ooh, okay, okay, okay.
It would be a weird one, but it would be fun. It'd be cool. It'd be so funny. And our guitarist, our bassist Jack, he always plays whenever we're practicing. He always plays the little Smiths riff. So it would be cool to do something like that. But yeah, I guess the Smiths if we had to pick.
That's an interesting choice. I don't think I've ever heard that. So if you guys eventually do it, I'd be excited to hear without a doubt.
Definitely, man.
But my next question is another fun one. Favorite food to eat?
Ooh, um, it's a good one. I just love food in general. I guess I just love chips. Chips, I love chips, man. Chips are so good. Any chips of anything, like curry sauce, or I just love chips. And pizza's cool as well.
Yeah,
But
pizza. Yeah. No, pizza
seems like,
chips. I could totally get
yeah,
down with that. Yeah, without a doubt. Like chips or something that is a go-to for me too.
that seems like a kind of easy answer to say, but no, pizza and chips for me.
All right. Next question. If you could pick anybody to collaborate with, who would it be?
Ooh, um, oh, I'd love to collab with From First to Last.
Ooh.
They're
Okay.
they're like big on my kind of influences and the kind of music we're, I guess. Yeah, them or yeah, just them probably. That would be so cool to be on the track with
Are we
Sonny Moore.
talking? Are we talking about like current lineup from first to last, or are we talking about like
Ooh.
classic OG from first to last?
Um, a bit of both, really.
Ooh.
I'm digging
Okay.
this new lineup more, I guess. I like this. Yeah, but OG would be cool as
Ooh.
well.
Okay. Okay. I can get down with those answers. I like that. I like that choice. Next question. If you could play another musical instrument besides the ones you play now, what would it be and why?
Um, I'd love to learn how to play the flute. I think it'd be sick. The flute or the harp. I mean, the
Ooh.
harp's such
Yeah.
a cool instrument. I was gonna say an easy one like drums or something, but yeah, the flute or the harp. I mean, they're just such cool instruments. If you got in a room with like loads of reverb and you played a harp, I think it would be the sickest sounding instrument ever.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. I'm expecting harp on the next parting gift record.
Definitely. I'm gonna have to do a harp solo now
There you
to keep
go.
the
There you
hype
go.
alive.
Oh man, there you go. Now you got it. Now people are gonna hold you to
It's
it. If there's no
exclusive.
harp solo, then it's done. All right. Next question. I don't know how big of a video game fan you are, but if you could be a video game character, who would it be?
um, it's good. Oh, probably Sonic the Hedgehog
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
because he's just cool and he's a little ball of energy and he just gets about and he's got cool spiky hair. I want that blue spiky hair. But yeah, probably Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nice. Nice. I like that choice a lot. Next question. What have been some memorable moments with parting gift?
Um, to tell you the truth, we formed as a band in October last
Oh
year,
wow.
maybe no,
Okay.
no, maybe November actually. So we haven't had memorable moments as such yet, but I'd say when we went in the studio to record Be Still, we stayed overnight and we just had such fun, like just being together. It was kind of it was only like the third time
Oh wow. Okay.
was it the first time? It was the first time
Oh
we'd been together
wow.
as a band, fully in the room, like all of us there,
That's
and
crazy.
it was just cool. I mean, we all got on so well, and we went for food, and it was rubbish, but we we got overcharged, and there was nothing. Like the restaurant said, there was nothing there for us to eat, so we ended up just eating just vegetables. So, but yeah, we just had such a good time, just being together, and it was kind of like when you like go into a room and you like meet people that have the same goals and like same ideas of you. It's just cool. Like you get a certain energy. And then we practiced there for the first time in the studio overnight, and it was just so good. We just had a really good time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I would think that's a little bit for me. It would be a little bit awkward at first, just because like, again, you've
Yeah,
never met these people. It's almost the same thing as what I do. Like when I message bands, like
yeah, definitely.
I don't know how they'll receive it. Like maybe they'll like it, maybe they don't, and you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
So
It was cool. It was like when going in, you were like, oh, what are they gonna think? Like they
yeah,
might not like me, they might not like the idea. We might not get on, but we ended up being like, a unit. We're like I just look forward to seeing them all again. It's like that kind of thing. It's cool.
absolutely, absolutely. My next question is, in your opinion, who puts on a great live show, and a two-parter favorite show that you've been to?
That's good. I'd say ooh, um, for every time I've seen them, the Amity Affliction put on a good
Ooh,
show.
okay, okay.
Really good show. Capsize are another band that
Ooh,
put on a
okay,
great
yeah,
show. Counterparts put on a
okay.
really good show. Um, the best show I've been to. I think the best show I ever went to was probably the first show I ever went to, and it was the Amity Affliction in Heart's Wake.
Oh, nice.
And I can't remember who else it was. I've got a poster of it on my wall. It was Amity Affliction in Heart's Wake, yeah, and it was a cool tour, and I just remember being there. It was like one of the first kind of um, like in the scene kind of shows. I'd been to like other shows before, but it was kind of the first show I'd been to, and I guess from that moment I kind of knew that's what I wanted to do. And I remember just everything like was so cool. I remember just thinking, dude, this is sick. Like, I want to do this forever. So probably that show, I'd say.
That's how I feel like every time I go to a show. Like I'm just like,
Yeah,
man, that'd be cool to be like on stage and just have like a
yeah.
bunch of people. I just saw Dance Gavin Dance this
Oh,
past weekend,
yeah, yeah.
and it was sold out, the venue that I went to, and it was just wild. So can't even imagine like if I was the band like up on stage, like
Yeah.
shit, like that'd be
I
crazy.
I forgot about one when you said about I went to see just Johnny Craig solo.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, he's nuts.
uh, Ghost Fest. It was like a festival over here, and he had clashed with Hatebreed actually.
Oh really?
So
Wow.
everyone was watching Hatebreed, of course, because like most of the people who were there for Hatebreed.
Yeah,
So
of course.
I went to see Johnny Craig, and there was about I'd say 10 people in the room, and his voice, man, was just so good. Like I remember just thinking, he's sick. Like I know there's a bad stigma sometimes about him, but I think he's like the sickest dude, and I think his voice is literally probably what inspired me to get into singing in a band was probably Johnny Craig's voice.
Absolutely, he's an immensely talented vocalist without a doubt. But my next
Definitely,
question is, if you guys could compile a dream tour, who'd be on
that's good.
it?
I'd probably say a dream tour probably be from first to last
Oh,
headlining,
of course, yeah.
um, and then Under Oath,
Ooh, ooh.
and um, oh, then like Miss May I as well, and then us.
Ooh,
That would be sick. That'd
ooh.
be a dream.
I could see that. I could see that. Miss May
Yeah,
I might be the little bit of the odd one,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
I can get it. I can get with it. I've seen crazier tours, so
yeah.
I definitely feel like that could happen inevitably. Like
Yeah,
that could definitely
that would be
definitely
so
happen.
good.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that tour a lot. Next question. Favorite TV show, favorite movie?
Okay. My favorite TV show is probably The OC.
Ooh, okay, okay.
That show was I love that show. That show makes me want to live in America so bad, you know. I know it's not like that, but it was cool. I remember watching that as a kid. Favorite movie? I've got a lot of favorite movies. I'd probably say the Bourne films.
Oh, nice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Bourne. I've watched those movies front to back like 90 times
Did
over.
Did you see the latest Bourne movie?
So good.
It's so good. I'll have to check it then. I missed out
It
on
was
it.
worth the wait. It was worth the wait. I think it was like 7 years or something from the last one.
Yes,
But
it was a long
it was,
time. Yeah.
yeah, worth the wait. It was the sickest movie.
I'll have to check that one because I love the Bourne trilogy, so
Yeah.
I'll have to get on that. But my next question is, if you could only listen to one album for a month straight, what album would it be?
Ooh, one album for a month.
For a month straight.
God, that's a good one. Ooh, I'm not sure. I probably Chasing Ghosts by Amity Affliction.
Ooh, okay,
I
okay,
could listen to that front to back easily for a month probably, and not get
awesome.
bored. I think I have before.
That's
Definitely.
awesome. That's awesome. That's a good choice. I haven't heard that one, so I like that. And then lastly, tell them about your band Parting Gift, where they can find you at, of course, and just anything coming up in the next couple months.
Okay, so you can find us at Parting Gift on Facebook, obviously. We've got Twitter, we've got Instagram. We're also on Dream Atlantic Records
Awesome.
Facebook. Obviously on Dreambound. I think you can get our single on iTunes and Spotify as well, which is cool. Follow on Spotify because that's a cool one. And coming up in the next few months, we have something coming towards the end of the month. We're dropping a little something else, but we're going to be working quite hard over the next month or so.
Nice, nice. Well, I'm really excited for the next chapters in Parting Gift. I actually found out about you guys through Dreambound
Yeah,
because I do like a lot of their stuff. Like, definitely go check out Parting Gift. I'll make sure to leave links in the description where you can find them at. Like I was mentioning earlier, I checked them out on Dreambound. A lot of my music that I've gotten recently has been through Dreambound. They put out some awesome stuff, so definitely go give them a check out if you can. Like I said, go check out Parting Gift. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure to hit that like button. Go subscribe to them as well. Go subscribe to Dreambound. They always have some killer bands on there. And if you enjoy what we do a lot, go pick up some merch from our merch store. It would be greatly appreciated. And that's it. Thanks for being on, man. I appreciate it.
no worries, man.
All right, talk to you later.
Take care, bro.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, of course. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.